Yo, what's going on? We back with another episode of Temperature Check Podcast. It's your boy GBM Said, aka the Playmaker.
Perry Marley, aka Marley Hendricks.
All right. Yo, let's get straight to it. It's been a lot of controversy over the Deion Sanders, HBCU, him taking the job with Colorado. What's your thoughts with that? Because a lot of people been giving him flack, he didn't let down everybody. So let's just dive in real quick.
I honestly don't know what the problem is. To be real with you, Deion. First of all, when he got into coaching, we already know he was going to have to start from the bottom of the barrel. They wasn't just going to let him get a D1 school off rip. So he said, all right, cool. He going to go where he know he's accepted at his peoples. He went back to the HBCUs. He did a hell of a lot for Jackson State, bro. I honestly don't think people understand what exactly this man did. Half of his paycheck went to help build the facilities for the players. He got TV deals for them boys. They was on TV. Back in the day, before he even got there, I never understood, even with the HBCUs.
First of all, I don't think most people knew where Jackson State, they didn't even know about it. I know some people who thought it was actually in Jacksonville.
And it's in Mississippi.
Real talk. People thought, didn't know, never heard of that school before. Would have never, he kind of put them on the map, where they was on ESPN. They even had College Game Day. Yeah.
I'm saying.
A couple weeks ago, man. They matter of fact, ESPN had a whole thing about celebrating
HBCUs.
And
exactly.
They never
Who you think did that? Deion
exactly.
Did that,
so
bro.
then for him to be rewarded for his hard work and dedication that he put into, building that program up, and the flack that he getting for accepting a job trying to, it's just like any other coach. They accept jobs to better opportunities, to build a coaching profile. How you know this man don't eventually want to be taking on the Nick Sabans and the Kirby Smarts and all that?
That's his plan. So it's just I never understood it.
But
even
also,
he got
I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be hard for him to succeed in Colorado. I ain't gonna even lie, but because they've been trash.
Honestly, see, you don't be on Twitter.
No. So, I know he, it's the transfer portal he bringing on, players and all that.
Players are actually reaching out to him through Twitter.
I'm sure. Look, like I said, they bringing on players, but in the Pac-12, not all that either. But hey, we gonna see. We gonna see. No. We gonna see, man. We gonna see, man. I hope he succeed. Obviously,
me too.
And I like what Shannon Sharp had to say about the whole thing, even though they was trying to kill Shannon Sharp about defending primetime decision. Let me not call him primetime. Let me call him Coach Deion, Coach Sanders decision about taking a job. And, despite another thing, let me touch on Shannon Sharp. Despite of what everybody be trying to throw at Shannon Sharp, he stand on what he speak, and hated to love it. Hey, I respect that boy Shannon Sharp tremendously.
Facts.
So he wasn't just standing up for Deion, he talking real spill. Deion put in work, and that's what you do as a coach. You try to go on to the next position. Like you said, it's not I know many coaches that have accepted the new job, ain't coached the team to the bowl game or whatever. Deion, going back there, he said his work not done. Nah, I hope they don't lose the championship game, but I done seen coaches say, oh, nah, they not taking the job, and they didn't left the next day, straight lied to the players and everything. That's nah. You talking about
All right.
Dolphins? You talking about
Yeah.
Dolphins?
Yeah.
No. That boy
Yeah.
left in the middle of the night, man. He left in the middle of the night. It's the Dolphins. It's the Dolphins.
All right, bro.
Right. It makes.
Probably just gave him. You just gave him an out, but all right, bro. All right. But anywho, man.
Would you say that's hate on your part? But anyway,
Nah, you.
all right. Moving on. Hey, it's all about accountability, right?
But I mean, bro, I think he's done a good job at Jackson State. You feel me? Like he said, right? Like Shannon said, he gave them the blueprint of what to do. You feel me? He gave it to them. So that's rather if someone that was under him gonna stay at Jackson State and continue to build that program, or you feel me? Like they just take exactly what he did. Now I honestly want to see what Deion is gonna do because
I do too.
as you know, his coaching staff, he can give more opportunity to black coaches, and they can do exactly as you said what Nick Saban did.
Yeah, he got
all these coaches under him under a tree. So I just honestly want to see what he do. And give him a fair shot. Don't give him like this team was what 1-11? Colorado.
Ooh. Colorado? Oh,
yeah.
I don't even know. Yeah, I ain't following.
I think it was like one, but I'm saying like give him a fair shot. Don't do it like the NFL.
They
give him a bad
had
team.
no choice but to give him a fair shot because he's such a huge hire in Colorado, like. University, like they've never had a coach of this magnitude. Yeah. And like everybody knows who Deion Sanders is. Like you can't just like I'm talking about even if he goes 3 seasons like under 500, like that's still Deion Sanders. Like I didn't see many coaches who's gotten like look at in Texas A&M. Look at Jimbo Fisher.
Hey man.
Can't even get out of his contract because I think they got to pay him like $100 million. You know, hey, let's stay on base. I just touch on this subject real quick, but I'm rooting for the success of Deion Sanders and
Me too.
Colorado.
Me too.
Nah, let's move on to hey, this wasn't on the topic, but I'm gonna just throw this one out here.
What?
I remember when I had to ask this question, like, hey, if a girl or a guy, if your first baby mama ain't shit, then or your first baby daddy ain't shit, and then the second one, you repeat that same action, then it's you. Yeah. What's your thoughts on that? Cause we need. Yeah, this the one right here. Yeah.
You can take the same approach as the coaches, right? The next thing is to level up. If you don't level up, bro, that is on you, my boy. That is on you. But honestly, bro, why are you falling for the same trick?
I mean, listen. All right. You know how I had the stages of the relationship, right? The beginning stage, everybody honeymoon stage, right? You know. All right, so everything going good. You don't notice stuff or whatever, right?
Right.
But at some point, though, you got to see the patterns, though, right? You or maybe you just hopped in it too fast. You know, maybe it could be it could be a multitude.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be. That's kind of hard because I can't tell nobody how to feel. That's kind of hard.
You can try though.
You could.
You try to tell them how to feel. I mean, let's start with this. Look. All right. Check me out, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, this might cause a little. Let's say, you going, so your first one, it ain't work out, right? Okay, so you get on the second one. Let's say it's with the guys, all right? Your second baby mama, all right, she's showing you signs in the beginning that, okay, you know, stuff going different, but you know how, like when that baby come, you know, it kind of, there's a shift, right? Like, maybe stuff ain't adding up. Like, 1 plus 1 ain't adding up to 2 like it was before. So
that part is normal. Now, okay, the reason why I say
though? Like,
because if women go through postpartum and things like
is it
that, it
just
changes
women?
with their body.
Yeah. We got to stop just saying that certain things, just the other gender. Hey, look. All right, bro. Look, I'm trying
Dog,
to get us in trouble.
dog, look. Most of the time, look, I'm gonna say it's both parties. It's both parties.
Why would you say that though?
Because the communication becomes fickle around the time.
I like that.
Yeah, it becomes fickle around the time like after the baby is born.
The communication though?
Right. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
9 times out of 10, it'd be the postpartum that happened like almost right after the birth. Right?
Okay.
The man has to step in. He got to step up.
With the whole postpartum thing, do you think it's because like, having, the kid is like such a high, right? Well, it could be such a high for some people that now you actually like it. The kid is actually here and the day-to-day begins. And maybe some people, like, oh man, everything's hitting them at once. Like, oh shoot, how am I gonna do A, B, C, with this +1?
Yeah. Bro, I've been through it, bro. The communication. Y'all have to both be on the same accord, bro. Like if y'all not, it's gonna always turn out bad, bro. So I can understand like how some people will have a second baby mama or multiple baby mamas because the communication is terrible. Like I said, dudes got to step up to the plate, right? Sometimes a woman might approach that aggressively, right? Dude not receptive to it.
What do you mean by the woman might approach that aggressively?
I need you to be there type shit. You feel me? Like she's going through depression. So it's like I can't physically be there for the baby how I want to, but at the same time she has to be a mom. And she's trying to explain that to the dude, but she's not doing it gently like how she was. It's coming out more aggressive. So
also, do you think some of that responsibility falls on the man to like just like no, like hey, you see this is happening, like in real time, like you're supposed to pick up on those signs and like hey, like do something.
Yeah, but it depends on what type of dude it is. You feel me? Some dudes don't pay attention like that.
How many dudes are there?
You said how many dudes are there?
How many dudes are there?
Motherfuckers. there are stupid motherfuckers. And then it's people that actually see it. You feel me? Like if you know your woman, you know her. Like you know she's going through something. She don't have to tell you like the baby need this, the baby did that. At that time, you got to become Superman. You basically taking care of her and the baby.
That's why they say the man is a provider. And
exactly.
Sometimes all that provider don't necessarily just mean financially.
Facts.
Let that sink in, ladies. All right, I ain't about to. All right, yo. All right. I'm gonna end it up, right? Just chill.
Bro.
All right.
Hey, wait, hold on, bro. Because I want to go back to something. Okay. Not what we were just talking about, but hold on. The thing that we were talking about sports real quick. Now, you know me, I listen to a lot of podcasts, bro.
Okay.
Sports, all that. I love Shannon interviews, bro, by himself.
You said Shannon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen.
You're talking about his own podcast. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen his podcast before or not, or any of the later one. Yeah,
I haven't listened to any of them recently, but I've been seeing clips from the one where he just had with
Vic?
Who was it? It was
Vic.
I saw the one he had with Vic, where Vic was talking about racing T.O.
You seen that whole? You seen that whole?
No,
one?
I didn't see the whole one. I seen clips.
Okay.
I've been seeing clips.
Okay, but this question right here comes from that episode.
Okay.
The question is, do one mistake overshadows all your accomplishments?
See, if I was really potting, well, I mean, I would say this because we on a lesser brand, right? Because I mean, but I don't want to get in trouble like later on because I was no, they need to hear it, bro. Who am I, bro? I'm a nobody. Look, so look, that applies to black people when they want it to apply. But okay, let me use an example, right? Even though it was 65 years ago, it's more recent. Jerry Jones, would you count that picture as a mistake? Put you on the hot seat with that. All right, I'm gonna keep it on. All right, look, let's just throw that out there. We don't know what his involvement was or whatever, but
because I can't.
Let's just say that's a mistake or whatever. That's a negative viewpoint on his resume of success and accomplishments, right?
But okay.
Look, I'm trying to keep it.
All right.
Now, if I was really potting and not giving a crap, I would compare that to the Kyrie and the link postage. But I mean, hey, we gonna just But let's just use Will Smith to slap heard around the world. You know,
is that a mistake?
Would you not say that was a mistake at a huge award show? It's publicized. It's been getting airtime all over the place. There's memes of it and everything.
I would say that's a mistake.
Okay, so and now you got people talking about boycotting his new movies, or they don't all that. So does that right there, does that overshadow his everything that he has accomplished, every movie that he has given you? He's giving you.
For me, no. But for these casual woke fans, most likely, yeah.
Like I said, it applies to certain people,
right?
And of different elks.
Okay, so, but see, like that interview with Vic, bro, like.
Just
bro,
like
I don't.
the
but see, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I don't think these people. When I say these people, I mean like
Jesus. You got clean that up.
When I say these people, I mean football fans that are now this generation. Now, I don't think they appreciate what Vic was because they didn't see it. You feel me? Like Vic was huge in our day, bro. Everybody wanted to wear number 7 because of Vic. Everybody wanted to be the black quarterback. Everybody wanted to take off. Like, bro, everybody wanted to be Vic. Now, in an interview, he said,
"Just look, it was Super Bowl. They had the Michael Vick experience.
Facts.
Like, I mean,
facts. Bro, he went to Black Hollywood. He went to Black Hollywood, bro. He went to Atlanta. Like, dog. In the interview, he said,
"Bro, they celebrate you until you make a mistake."
Yeah, we always say that.
Like humans
if you
are.
Live by the cheers, you die by the boos. Yeah, we hear things like that.
And that's another thing. Let's celebrate LeBron. I mean, just for it's 20 years of service, absolute great service, man. I just want to keep bigging him up, man. Like, I don't think they understand how much of a living legend LeBron is, and won't celebrate these people like in real time, like how they should be appreciated.
Now, Vic, in that interview, Vic was like, dog fighting. That's what he used to see in the hood. He never seen nobody go to jail for that. And I had to sit there and think about it. Shannon did too. He was like, I seen that where I grew up from too, but I've never seen nobody go to jail for that.
That's like South though. Like, that's like real South junk, you know?
Oh, but have you ever heard anybody going to jail for it? That's the whole thing. And we was like, I had to sit there and think about it. Like, nah, I ain't, because I seen it a couple times here in
I
Miami.
want to know who snitched on him. All right, that's the all right.
He basically said that was all on him.
Like he took full responsibility.
Yeah, he said it was all it was all on him.
He's the only one that went to jail. All right, anyway, yeah. Damn, bro, somebody must have. All right, I ain't gonna even get into that.
But the reason why I say this because it's like, bro, okay, he did the dog fighting. When he got out, I remember Andy Reid, people call him Red. He gave him a chance, and they were still bringing it up. Yeah. That man was absolutely incredible at the Eagles, bro. I think it was the first 2 years that he was there. It was just unbelievable. And it was just like, as he kept going down in his career, I think he went to the Jets, the Steelers. Like, he was like, that's all he kept saying was the whole dogfighting thing. He just couldn't understand, like, bro, out of all the things that I accomplished, like, am I going to always be remembered by this? And I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy. Because now he's a sports analyst, and he said sometimes he might see a person here or two say something about the dog fight, but he was just like, I can't believe that that's still following me for many years that happened. I'm like, bro, that's crazy, bro. Like, I don't think that should follow the man that long, but you made a mistake. Is people not supposed to grow?
Look, I could have used I was going to use a CB reference, but that might be terrible too. Right. But I mean,
no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't.
Don't wait. Hold on. I'm just saying. Hold on. I'm just saying. Hold on. Don't do that. Because if she forgave him and said it publicly that she forgave him,
they didn't like that. Some people didn't like that.
My point. They just want her to be battered all her life.
No. Look, man.
Come on, bro. Because what's the point? If she forgave him, why are y'all still pressed? I don't get it.
That go back to my thing. Some people just,
just can't get away from it, right?
Bro, they wanna pin the scarlet letter to certain people of elk.
to the elk, huh?
It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
I just wanted to see what your thoughts was on that about the whole one mistake. Like that foreshadows everything now, bro.
I mean, because when you think about it, like let's think about like common people like us. Like, okay, let's say like, okay, you hit it off big, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't gonna use you. Let's use me. No. Let's say a common guy, right? He gets popular, but then it comes out years later that he stole out of a store, and now they calling him, oh man, thieving ass Joe or whatever. Like, I can't believe you stole those M&M peanuts out the store. Like, and that just follows him around. Like,
right.
That was 15 years ago when he was 8.
A kid.
Like, it's stuff like that. Are y'all serious?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do people have?
Is there growth? Is there room for growth?
Like, is there room for growth? Like, you can't tell me something I did as a kid or when I was younger or immature that's supposed to define me who I am now.
All right, but also let me do the downside on this. Okay, let's say you had that relationship, right? And it didn't work out. And it was a terrible toxic relationship. Would you go back to it though?
I don't think relationships rewind.
Why not? That might be a topic there. Why not?
I don't think so. I heard that in a Wale song, and I used to always say the same thing, like, why not?
I also heard Run It Back, Turbo, but I mean,
I feel like once you get that out your system, as in like, once you break that trust, there's no going back.
But what if it ain't even trust? It's just, y'all just fell out. Y'all just fell out.
Fell out over what though?
Yeah, it could have been y'all wasn't ready. both y'all, okay, y'all was like 14. Okay, it's like 10 years, it's like 10, 15 years down the line, right? Y'all done matured up, y'all run into each other, casual conversation. Oh, shoot, man, dang, you real cool. Nah, they don't even know, you don't even remember what y'all had then, fell out about or whatever. But now y'all kicking it or whatever. The vibe seemed cool and all that. So, could be one of those type of plays.
Okay. You're talking about something that happened young,
like a rekindling.
I mean, that's kind of like puppy love, bro. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna say that.
Okay. This is a better one. This is a better one for the whole growth, right? Okay. Okay. Y'all in middle school, right? Okay, you doing your thing, man. You had her, but then the bitch Brenda and Miss Peterman's home ec class, shoot, all of a sudden she just started feeling you. You got a new haircut, new taste. She started rubbing on you junk, and and then you cheated on Brenda. So I mean, okay.
That's
15 years down the line, though. You a new guy.
It depends on the person.
Come back,
it depends on the person, because sometimes shit like that can shape a person, as in like, I don't trust people like this no more, yada yada yada. That you can be a trigger for someone. So it depends on the person. Me personally, I'm talking about something that happens like once you know what love is, like when you're mature enough to know, like, I'm in love with this person. Once you break that trust, I don't think you should go back to that. It's gonna be hard, because how are you going to convince this person that what we had before, we can have that again without you overthinking about the shit that I've done in the past to fuck it up? That's hard, bro.
Happens every day.
Huh?
Happens every day.
Yeah, it happens every day, but at what point does that person really believe that you truly changed? People take you in for different reasons. I don't want to start over. Time, loyalty. Like, it's hard meeting new people. The dating pool got piss in it. It's a bunch of shit, bro. It's a bunch of shit of people, why people don't want to leave, but to actually sit there and be like, I trust you that you will never do this again, and honestly don't think about that shit no more. That's tough, my boy. That's tough. Regardless, female, male, whatever gender you want to be, it's hard, bro. It's hard.
Hey, I got this one right off the spot. Hey, do you think women are better friends to men, or men are better friends to women? Think about it.
I don't know.
You gotta really think about that. Because let's do the pros and cons, right? So guys being friends with women, right? So you got the male advice, right? Trying to give like male advice on the male perspective from like their situation, if they got something going on with a dude or whatever, right? So you got, that would be like a plus with the guys or whatever. But then you got vice versa with the girls or whatever, whether it's good advice or not. So, but then you got the whole communication aspect of it, right? So your female friend might be too emotional for your liking, while you might, be more laid back, chill, or whatever. But then, see, here's where it comes to separate. I feel like like dudes are just more fun. Like, you know what, bro?
Boy, we gonna get canceled before we get up out of here, boy.
Yeah, maybe I should finish this one. Yeah.
No, honestly, with the whole
It's 50-50. I'm just, it's 50-50.
It is 50-50 because you never know what nobody's intentions are, bro. Niggas and females be having to turn their horny down when they're around people that they quote unquote wants to be friends with. Because people got hidden
I wasn't
agendas.
even talking about that type of aspect, but okay.
But I'm just saying, like, you have to really, somebody have to really genuinely care about you to actually be your friend. I have multiple female friends
but sometimes
that I've never tried.
But sometimes even with that whole friendship, like just genuinely caring about like that person, like they might take advantage of that and use it to like their own like selfish needs.
What you mean by that?
Look, okay. So like, okay, let's say you genuinely like mess with, you know, your female friend or whatever, like, like, and they knowing of that, like, they could like, it could be like, okay, so like, would you say like a relationship is kind of like some are one sided, right? So you might have that one friend that, okay, is always, you know, doing for the other one, right? Okay. Where they're not really getting anything back in return to say like it's like beneficial to them to be in that friendship. Like, okay, let me use an example. Let's say, okay, you got a female friend who's always just a downer, right? Mm-hmm. Like you call her with great news. You chill. You call her with great news and it's just like always a problem going on in her life, right? Mm-hmm. And so you got to be Mr. Advice Guy, Mr. Uplifting, you know? Mm-hmm. You got to be that. I'm talking about that's like 9 times out of 10, always. Mm-hmm. And then you got to really think about like, what are you getting out of that relationship?
A headache.
Yeah, we getting canceled. Yeah, but we gonna have to end this. Yeah, we gonna have to end this soon. Yeah, yeah. This just gonna stay in the recordings, bro.
Hey, listen, bro.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Listen.
Yeah, redeem yourself.
There ain't no redeeming. Bro, listen, if you a downer like that, 9 times out of 10, I really don't want to talk to you as much. Okay. Like the person that I am, I genuinely like fuck with a lot of people. Like, there's no hidden genders around.
Some people will call you Sean.
What?
All right, bro. All right, go ahead.
What?
All right, bro.
Anywho, bro, I genuinely care for a lot of people, so I will call people, send them a good morning text, check on them during the day, like, you good, shit like that. If you're someone that I constantly have to sit there and give advice to because you're always going through it, I'm going to kind of distance myself a little bit. I'm going to check up on you, but I'm going to distance myself from you from a little bit, bro. Not as much, though. Because nobody wants to hear that shit every day, bro. Nobody really wants to hear that, bro. Like, you know what? I ain't even gonna get an example, but well, yeah, man.
I mean, but you might just have that person that always need to pick me up, like, and that's you for them. I mean, nah, you couldn't do it.
I can't pick, bro, because bro, I'm Superman as well, my boy. Like, but at times, bro, nigga, I get tired, bro. I get tired. Who gonna be there for me? Who gonna be there for me, bro?
Oh. Yo, I feel you, dog. We go. Hey, bro, you got final thoughts? You got any final thoughts, bro?
We'll be right back, man. We'll be back,
hey,
man.
yo. Hey, this is another episode of Tiffany Jack Podcast. Hey, hey. All right, y'all stay.
All right,
Yeah. Yeah.